Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Hope your week's been well. My week's been pretty good. We're going to make these little, I don't even know what to call them. They're little chubby tags anyway. I just thought they'd be cute. They're 3x3 and I'm using file folder. I was given some file folder by my friend Helen, and I thought that I would start using them up. So I just cut one of them down anyway. And so yeah, let's just have a play. You can, if you have your scrap papers, you could have your collage sheets that we do. You know, these things here, you can use those. Book page, music page, all your little bits like butterflies, birds, you can stamp if you have little extras. I have some stickers. These were from Happy Mail, and I have the rest of my little bits here from K. Michelle, and this is little, I brought the white because white lace can be colored, which is wonderful. So I did this one before I came on just to see what I thought of it, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Got writing space at the back. You can cover it with something if you want. But I just thought it'd be a great little addition to a journal pocket. And, you know, I'm always looking for things to send in the mail. So, and then this one I had done years ago, and I still had it. So I thought, well, I'll show that to you as well. And this one has buttons, but this isn't good to add into an envelope to mail, you know, unless I was sending a package. But yeah, so let's just play. Excuse me. If you're in your craft room today, in your studio, I hope you'll craft along. We'll see how many we can do. We'll do bases, and then we'll do some decorating. How does that sound? Do an assembly line. Oop. That punch isn't doing so hot. Not surprised. I'll do 4 anyway, see if we can get through 4 of them. So do you have plans for the weekend? We're supposed to have a pretty good weekend, I think. So I'm not sure yet what we're doing. We just kind of play it by ear. If things come up, they come up. If not, then... Oh, this one's doing the same thing. Goodness. All right, well, let's do that. That sound can get annoying after a while. Okay, so you can ink. You don't have to ink. I did ink this one, of course. The one I just did, I didn't ink until afterwards. But I'll just quickly go around the edges, and then we'll just add our stuff. But I just thought this would be a great Friday video simply because it's easy. Well, you know, they're pretty much all easy, but this is just a great way to use up scraps. All right, so I'll use my board here, my collage page for this one, and then then we'll collage it with book page and stuff. But need to use it up, this stuff. Oops, started this end. And it's on coloring book page, like from the Dollar Tree. Now, those are the ones that I get because they have perforations, and I can just take them out of the book rather easily, which is nice. Okay, so there's mowing going on, and there's all kinds of things happening today because the sun is shining. We had another rainstorm last night. Apparently it rained so much in Edmonton that the other night that they had flooding. So hopefully there wasn't too much damage to homes and stuff. So there we go. So I'm just going to add that, and I'm just going to use my glue stick. Not too much chatter happening today. It's just it's early for me. Well, earlier than usual for doing a video, but you know, sometimes it's nice to get it out of the way. This, oh, that's my last little piece, but I think it's too thick for this little guy. I'm just going to add a little piece there. I have cheesecloth as well, and I have some freebies from Amanda. They're her little winged boys and girls, but I'll show you those in a second. Oh, what am I doing decorating? Stop. We're adding paper. Goodness, see how soon I forget? It's just like, well, I did close my window a little bit, but there's been lots of traffic, as you can probably hear. This time it's the garbage trucks. So there's that. Oh, I want it this way. Although it doesn't matter, I could just turn the card around, right? But, and you can add more, of course, you don't have to stop. Let's see what this one looks like. Yep, perfect. And I'm not inking anything. You can ink it, you can ink stuff if you want. I always say that, you don't have to. It's all going to be beauty in the end. And then one more. Excuse me. Let's grab this. I don't think I want the other side for this. But these are a great mass make. I mean, you can just sit here and put out a whole bunch of them. Like that in itself is a great little bit to add somewhere. Or you can just put little bits of paper. So there's that one. Let me just grab one more and we're going to collage it with excuse me, with bits of book page, and I have dictionary page just to show you. And then you can add a pop of color with some scrapbook paper or oops. But collage boards are great. You can just start gluing all your scraps down, and it can be a regular size piece of paper that you do it. It can be a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper that you don't like one side of. You can cover it with another bit of paper. This is just my dictionary page. Just pop it on there. I didn't grab any music paper, otherwise I would have that. Let's see, I'm just going to take this little piece off of here because it is music paper, just for a little bit of a difference there. And I know it's bare in there. It doesn't matter because it's going to have stuff on it. I also have tea bag. Let me grab one of these. Just a piece. Just to add some other color. Nice. Scrunch it up. Okay, so let's work with those. Let's see what we can come up with. Just round these corners. All right, here we go. We'll do this one first. So these are from Amanda. Create with Scrimping Mommy. But they're a freebie on the Facebook group. So if you're a member of our Facebook group, you can go into the files and then you can find them there. But I made them 2 different sizes, as you can see. I made bigger and the bigger ones, and then I made the little guys, just for a difference. But let's play with that. Little bits of lace. You can use whatever you want, whatever you have. So I think I like her on there. She's just a bit bigger. Which side? This side. So let's figure it out. For, yeah, I actually want the smaller one. I think will be better. You can use Tim Holtz people. You can cut out images from magazines, from books. Just have fun. Just play with some different things and see what you think. I have this little stamp here. It's just little, it looks like crackle on it. I'm not sure. I'll bring it up to the camera so maybe you can see it. Right there, the crackle. Just gives it a nice little look there. I was cleaning my desk, so I found a whole bunch of stuff, which is fun because I can start using it all. That's my goal anyway. Use what I have, and then I just have these things here. These are just our stamped numbers that we had done. Oh, I can't even remember when. It's been a while. You can add a tab. You don't have to. You can make it a dangle. You can make it a paper clip, you know, a hidden paper clip or something. It's, yeah, you can decide what you want to do. So I'm going to use, I punched out oh my goodness, a whole bunch of these tabs. Plus I have the regular tabs. But, so I'm just going to grab one of those in there. They're just from 6x6 paper, and it's copy paper. Like, it's just a little, I think it's probably about 24-pound paper. It's not very thick, which I like. And I'll just add it to the top. You can add it to the side. If you add it to the side, that's a great opportunity to put a dangle on it. Oops, come on. There we go. Cute. Okay. glue at the edge. That was my fault, obviously. So let's grab a little butterfly or some flowers. Oh, let's use this one right here. Just put it right there. This is too big though for that little thing. There's that. I like this tea bag. I like the texture that it gives. Just scrunch it up. Coffee dyed some paper, so I have lots of paper now to use, which is fun. I have this number, oops, probably enough glue on there that I didn't have to add anything to this, but I'll just do it. So there we go. So you can leave it if you want, be done. Doesn't matter, but I think I'd like a little bit of lace at the bottom or something. Just take a little piece. I just take my dauber, run it across. Yeah, might as well. Oops. Maybe I'll lay it out, and then if I decide to add a button anyway and stick it into one of my journals, then it'll be okay. So there we go. And I'm going to do a green polka dot. So do you have a tab punch? Or do you just use your scissors and you cut your own tabs? I was doing that for a while. Oh, it's gonna cover it, isn't it? Oh, nope. Almost, but not quite. There we go. That one's cute. And then this is coming off. Didn't add enough glue to the corners by the look of it. Okay. There we go. Let's check out one of these. Well, I think she looks good on that one. Pop a little color behind her. This was our mop-up cheesecloth from a while ago, so I've been really enjoying using that. I just love the color. Turned out so good. Yep, has quite a bit of texture. filled the glue, so now it likes to come out really fast. There we go. Just needs this one I think needs a word, but that's just too much. How about this one? Happiness is handmade. Just because. Give it a bit of color. I have cheesecloth stuck to my fingers. Oh boy. Just and there we go. Once everything's dry, I will go around and do the do inking. I even have some of these tickets that we had created a while ago. I think I'll add one on there. Why not, right? Got it, use it. I just have some scrapbook paper here. Let's use it on this one. Well, actually, scratch that. There's already colored paper there. But I get some book page on there. There we go. Maybe some count or some dictionary page. But you get the gist of how to do these. I mean, they're fairly easy, very straightforward, and it's just using up your scraps and having some fun with it. But you can make them as elaborate or as simple as you want. You can keep adding, you can do bling, all kinds of stuff on here, and it's all going to be loveliness. So there's that. Excuse me. Let's see if I have a little butterfly in my pack. I'm almost out of Tim Holtz butterflies. Most of them that are left go like this. And I suppose those are okay if you want it off to the side. But they're all facing the exact same way. So I think I'll pop him on that one. This one is going to come here. Grab my stamp. Let's do a few bits of stamping. Just adds to the background. Sorry, I have all these threads stuck to my fingers. Here we go. So you can do this and then be done if you wanted. But I'm just going to cut this out. I'm probably off screen, but I'm just cutting out these words from, I made it look like a tag, but I don't need that. I just need it to be the words for this. Oops, sorry about that. Doesn't have to be straight. There, maybe I'll do it on the side, but I'm going to add a bit of texture in behind it. That's just that other skinny bit that I had left over from the lace. So just do that. There we go. There, you can put stamp a number on there. You can stamp a word on there. Whatever you'd like. That looks pretty good. And I didn't put a tab on this little girl, so let's do that right now before we do the last one. I'm hoping we haven't been here for too long. Yeah, I don't think so. These go pretty quick. And these tabs I just cut out of wallpaper. I had scrap bits of wallpaper and decided I needed to get them used up for something, and using them for tabs was perfect. So there's that one. And so this is our last one. Might as well use this butterfly. You can buy well, I don't know if you can get them anymore at the... I was getting my butterflies and stuff at the Dollarama, not the Dollar Tree. But they do get things in once in a while, and I've been having to go there a lot more since the Dollar Tree doesn't seem to be getting craft supplies in anymore. I don't know if it has to do with tariffs or whatever. All that stuff is going on, but either way, it's sad because so many people depend on that store and product that they have. But oh yeah, it looks better now. It has that texture underneath it. And here comes a train. The other day it was helicopters, trains, trucks. So there's that. Not sure what else to put on there. See if I have a stamp. Pop a stamp on there or something. Yep, just something a little extra. That's quite nice. And these are the tickets that we had created from Took. Her, she has a digital of do-it-yourself tickets, and there's blank ones, and then we just stamped in them, and so that's quite lovely. So I'm just checking to see what kind of tab I want. I think I'll use this one. Move it over a little. Try to center it as best I can. not always successful. I mean, it's all right. And so there we go. So man, they were fast. Easy. How many did we do? We did 5 of them. That's wild. But that shows you how fast they go. And it didn't take any time at all. I don't even think we've been on here half an hour. Oh, just over half an hour. All right, so I'll leave it there. These are what we made today. Happiness is handmade. I really like that one. Then there's this one. And then there's this one. And then the butterfly. And then this one we just finished. So there we go. That was fun. And this is the one I did before we came on, and this is an older one. So, all right. Questions, comments, please leave them below. I hope you enjoyed that. It's always fun to hang out with you and talk to you. So, God bless. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.